A little bit about me, Greg Milk. Let's see. Currently, I'm married to my wife named Isis. I have three children: Amani, Trinity, and Caleb. Amani's 13. Trinity is 7, and Caleb is 3. And I got saved. I grew up in a Nazarene church in New Jersey. My mom and dad separated when I was in 6th grade or whatever. My mom got remarried, and I went to youth group, at a Nazarene church. My mom then got saved, and then she got filled with the Holy Spirit at this. She got filled with the Holy Spirit at a charismatic church, Christian Life Center in Pennsville, New Jersey, and that drained over to me. I was really just challenged, whoa, my mom is cool and different, and she really loves this guy God. She really loves the Lord, like she knows him. And it's a really long, kind of convoluted, cool story, but just for the sake of time, that I got saved. My mom led me basically to a real relationship with the Lord. And I joined the Navy. I was in the Navy for 7 years, and and had ups and downs, throughout my Christian life, ups and downs, and, ins and outs, but I've always really just known him and wanted to know him deeper. And I was always just so fascinated with the creator of the universe and how much he likes/loves me. He loves me, but the concept that he likes me has always just really been whoa, I'm desired by the creator of the universe. I went to the University of Pittsburgh for nursing school. While I was there, I was sat under the tutelage of Joseph Garlington, Bishop Joseph Garlington, while I was at the University of Pittsburgh, Covenant Church of Pittsburgh. I was there, and from there, all the experience and exposure that I got while I was there. Let me back up. I've been rhyming. I've been writing. I've never been a secular rap person. I've never written a secular rhyme. Wrote one for a commercial one time, but I've always written Christian rap. The first Christian rap I ever wrote was in 1986, 85 or 86, and it was real basic. Christ is in the place to be, helping us rock this beat so easily. It was really, for the time, it was fresh. But anyway, I've always written. I've always been a Christian writer. And I don't know if I was ever wanting to be rich and famous or anything like that, which I don't think that you can be, but, I don't really think that ever, I just really have always just opening the word and, writing from it and writing about it. And, so anyway, going back, I went to, after the University of Pittsburgh, I came back to California, having gotten out of the Navy, went to Pittsburgh, and then came back and married my wife. And I drove limousines for a little while, kind of after college or whatever, but then got into full-time ministry at the Vineyard Christian Fellowship in Vallejo, California. And I was in full-time ministry and youth pastoring, associate pastor, youth pastor for 6.5 years. And, my daughter, Trinity, the second one, has autism. And that began to really kind of take a toll kind of on, ministry, and then having a child that's autistic. And then we had a son, Caleb, that kind of added to a lot of weight, and I got into ministry right when I got married, hindsight is 2020. But I jumped out of ministry and took a sabbatical to really get things situated with my family and, deal with and clash with this autism. That both of my children actually have. My 7-year-old has, a level of high functioning, but my son, the 3-year-old, is pervasive developmental disorder on the spectrum. So I took a sabbatical from ministry, but still God has just been infiltrating, and I've done shows. I took a 2-year period of time off. But I've been doing, I do, concerts, and I don't like calling that God experiences is a better word. And still, like I said, been writing, and just still have this passion, this driving passion. And, this is where God's saying now, in this time period right now, he's saying it's time to bring the truck, the telescope truck out of the garage and take it to the nations, cause people to say things to me that may have never said before, because he desires to experience his people. He is doing that, and we're not the only ones that can do that. This is just, one of, millions of people, but I believe believe that's something that, he's calling us to do, is to, do that, is to go into young people's places and go into, just wherever the Lord would, wherever the opportunity will allow for us to let people have an experience with God and walk away changed. I really have a concept and a beautiful vision of presence worship, and that's another quote, but that's a little bit about me. Still happily married, still 3 kids, staying home with my son, and dealing with his autism